Hello, my dear children. Today we will study pronouns and also its kinds and how you use it. Okay, in the chapter Parts of Speech, I have already told you what is a pronoun. Once again, I will tell you a pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. This you must be knowing. And pronouns are suitable for nouns to avoid repetition. For example, if I say my name or if I call your name every time I say something about you. For example, Ragini is a good girl. Ragini studies in class 6. Ragini is very good in studying. Ragini is playing. Ragini goes to market. Now, whatever I have said just now, the word Ragini has made my speech cumbersome, right? So, to avoid this repetition, to avoid the monotony of the speech, what I have to do? I have to replace the noun with pronoun. While you speak or write, to avoid the repeating the same noun, you use pronoun. Word used in this way in place of a noun is called a pronoun. One example I will give you, one more example. If I say Robin bought a book, now you can recognize here Robin is a noun here, right? After full stop, again I have to talk about the same person. So I can also write Robin kept it in the shelf. Robin bought a book. Robin kept a book in the shelf. I'll show you. Robin kept. Now see here. Can you see the repetition of the words Robin, and in the second sentence also Robin, a book, and in the second sentence also a book. How can I improve this sentence? What I will do, I will replace the word noun words with a pronoun. Robin bought a book. Robin is the name of a boy, so I will use he. He kept. Now a book. Now book here is a non-living thing. Okay. So I will use it for it. He kept it in the shelf. Alright. So now you can see how my sentence is looking better here. Right. Now you will see the kinds of pronouns. So first one is personal pronouns, then possessive pronouns, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, relative pronouns, emphatic pronouns, indefinite pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, distributive pronouns, reciprocal pronouns. One by one we will be dealing with all of them. Let's begin with the first one, that is personal pronouns. So, a pronoun which stands for a person or a thing is called a personal pronoun. And they are called personal pronouns because they refer to the first, second, or third person in sentences. The word persons here does not always mean people. Okay, like I have already told you, first person, second person, and third person. I have already told you about this. Who is the first person? The speaker. The one who is talking is speaker, is the first person. Okay. Then we have second person. Who is the second person? Listener, the one who is listening. Like for example, right now I am speaking, so I am first person. You are listening. You are second person. Okay. And then third person. Third person can be the object or the person being spoken about. Okay, but for you, you will be the first person for you. Okay, I is always first person. So when you are saying I, who is I? That means you are I for yourself, right? Let's see one example here. My mother said, sorry, my mother said, I, I'll buy you a book. It is a nice book. All right. So now you see here I, the word I in the sentence is first person. You is a second person. And we are talking about a book. So here book is your third person. I hope it is clear. Now here if you see this image children, you will notice object pronouns written there. Now what is subject pronouns and what is object pronouns? Now I will tell you about this. You see one example. She wanted to give us gifts, so we thanked her. Okay, now you know that she, us, we, her, all these are pronouns. But she and we are subject pronouns, whereas us and her are object pronouns. Now how you will know the difference between these two? What you will notice that us and her are occupying different position in the sentence. Us and her are at the place of object. Okay, she is a subject. Okay, and we is also here subject. Okay, she wanted to give us gifts. Okay, now us here is object because it is receiving the action. Who is doing the action? She. Who is doing the action? The subject. Who is receiving the action? Object. Okay, same way we thanked her. Who is the subject here? We. Who is thanking? We. Okay, and who is receiving this action? Object. Her, the object, her is receiving the action. So the one who is doing the action is the subject and one who is receiving that action is object. And the pronoun that will occupy the place of object will use object pronouns. You can also see these sentences here. My mom loves Joe. My mom loves him. So here in place of Joe, him is written. So him is object. Joe is also object. Okay, but we have to replace this noun with a pronoun. So we have used him, and him is object pronoun. Okay, Joe likes his friends. Now his friends is again object here. So Joe likes them. Them is your object pronoun. Joe is talking to Anne. Now N here is object. We have to replace it with object pronoun. Joe is talking to her. The object pronoun comes after the verb. It's clear to you? You have seen so many examples. Now it must be clear. And if there is any problem, you can ask me. Thank you.